knowing Travis Scott, I know that he couldn't wait to get back on stage. We had many conversations about that.
Yeah.
I know how much this man loves his audience. I know how he would give the shoes off of his feet. I've seen that, you know, and wherever is going on with Astroworld, but you came out as a special guest on Astroworld.
Yes.
And you were saying that you would donate your even what you made
Yes.
to people that were affected.
Yes.
Why did that touch you as such to make that statement right then and there and stand next to it?
You know, Trav is like one of my guys in the industry, you know, whereas I didn't think I'd be, you know, real friends with people a lot of the times. And like he's one of the guys that I really rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll let my kids, you know, kick it with his kid, you know, like that's deep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like just being around him and like knowing what type of person he is, he's a good guy. But the reason why I made that move like that was really because I really wanted to call out all the artists that got booked by him. Because at the end of the day, it's like we got booked by Trav. Everybody know Trav gave us the money. So at the end of the day, if we see our brother or our friend that's going through something and he just booked all of us, I felt like I wanted to make an effort for everybody to have to give it back to him to where he could take care of his situation how he needed to take care of it. You know, I know it couldn't fix, you know, the lives and, you know, the different traumatic incident that happened. But I felt like as artists, we should have stuck by him and just stood firm behind him and did what we were supposed to do as just you know, friends of him. You know what I'm saying? Because we see him going through it. So I feel like if he gave us money to come touch these stages and everything, and we seen what happened, we should have, you know, we should have been the first people to back him up because we know how I feel to be on that stage. And you never, you know, sometimes you really don't know what's going on. And you know what I'm saying? So that's really
bro.
what I was pushing. You know, blessings to the families and I
not
I
taking nothing away from
you know,
anyone.
but I just that's what I really was trying to do. I was trying to get everybody that was booked by him that received a payment from him to give it back because that's not, you know, I just feel like it wasn't right to spend none of that money.
Does it make it different with the mindset for the next festival you do? Because as an artist, you guys do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do, whatever, the crowd's a certain way, security, but you get on the stage, you say, okay, I'm going to perform. How do you know that something like that is going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Until something happens. So now does that make you, Roddy, think like, man, do I have to start running, you know, things beforehand? Do I have to start being on stage saying, you know, slow down just a little bit? You know, does that affect you that you feel like now it's got to be even, you got to be more so-called cautious?
I feel like every time we step out the house, there's always a risk of something happening to us. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in those settings, being the person who's controlling the crowd, as artists, I don't think anybody has no intention to incite no crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as artists, we present our art to heal people or like to, you know what I'm saying, to bring people together.
Yeah, man, and we come for a good time.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
guys are a release for us.
Yeah, so I feel like, will I change how I move necessarily? Probably not. I feel like I'll just make sure that, you know, we're doing everything we can. If I see something but it's just like anybody could have been put in that situation.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of people probably would have been the same result. Like, well, I didn't know, you know, things were going on. I feel like as people in not a regular world, but just people who don't experience what we experience as artists don't really understand that. So it's gonna be hard to explain that to the world. I feel like they just gonna have to, you know, I don't know. But I feel like I wouldn't. I'm not really gonna change my energy when it comes to
Roddy Ricch.